Alright, on our first little thing here, sorry I can't exactly read all the directions, but it says state whether the function is even, odd, or neither, and also give intervals of increase and or decrease. So the first function here looks to be a parabola, and if you folded it over the y-axis, it would have symmetry over the y-axis, which means it is an even function. If it has symmetry over the y-axis, then it is even, okay? And the next thing it says, give the intervals of increase or decrease. So I like to go from left to right. So from negative infinity to 0, remember, increase, decrease, you're talking about, increase, decrease, talking about are the y's increasing or decreasing, but you're going to give the interval of the x's where that's true. So I would say that from negative infinity to 0, the function is increasing, and from 0 to infinity it is decreasing because it's going downhill. Remember, it's as you read from left to right. Alright, let's look at our next function. This looks like an absolute value function. It does have symmetry on the y-axis, so it is also even. As you read from left to right, from negative infinity to 0, it appears to be decreasing because it's going downhill. And from 0 to infinity, it is increasing. Alright, next function. Let me make sure we can see everything from here. That looks good. Alright, the next function, this looks to be like a cubic function, and it is considered to be an odd function because it has symmetry about the origin. If it has symmetry about the origin, remember, officially symmetry about the origin means for every xy on the graph, there is a negative x, negative y on the graph. If that's true, then it has symmetry about the origin, and it is odd, okay? This graph from negative infinity to infinity, if you go from left to right, it seems to be increasing because it's getting bigger. It's going uphill. Alright, and next, if you folded this over the y-axis, I believe you would see its reflection. So this is going to be considered to be an even function because it has symmetry on the y-axis. And let's talk about all the intervals. Let's talk about decreasing, because I think there might be more than one for each one. Decreasing and increasing. Let's think about where is it decreasing, going downhill. That would be from 1 to 0, or excuse me, from negative 1 to 0, and then also decreasing from 1 to 2. It's increasing, like going uphill, from negative 2 to negative 1, and from 0 to 1.